Welcome back, everyone. So happy you're here today. Everyone has been talking, obviously, about police brutality here in America. So Cara thought it would be a great idea to share information on ways to educate ourselves and our families, and most importantly, help. Take action. Hi, Cara. I'm so happy we're doing this. And, you know, we've been getting comments on our Facebook page, in our inbox, of people thanking us for just really talking about it and speaking out and giving us the tools that we need, the resources that we need. So please go right ahead. I'll let you run through it, and I'll go ahead and comment at the end.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good. Today we're talking about a group called Campaign Zero, and it's a police reform activist group, and they launched something called 8 Can't Wait a few weeks ago in the last 10 days, and they're seeing some progress already. I want to tell you, there are lots of thought leaders and activists that are on the ground doing excellent work, and a few of those are DeRay McKesson and Brittany Packnett Cunningham, and I say their names so you can Google them now, and you can follow them on social media and just learn, educate yourself, because they have so many wonderful things to say, and they're really making a difference. To be clear, too, these 8 policies that they've released are proven to reduce police violence by 72%. And since 2014, they've been gathering data from 100 of the largest police precincts in America, and the research is all laid out on 8cantwait.org or joincampaignzero.org. There's a wealth of information there. Please check it out, but we're going to break it down for you right now and share these policies with you. So the first one is to ban chokeholds and strangleholds. On Tuesday, after George Floyd was laid to rest, Houston announced that they were doing that. New York State has done that too. Atlanta is one that has done that. Another interesting thing, you can go on 8cantwait.org and see your state or your specific precinct, and you can see what policies they are following there. The next one is to require de-escalation. The third one is to require a warning before shooting. It's interesting, too, in the research, it shows that a lot of times doing certain trainings, body cameras, in fact, do not curtail behavior, do not change behavior. What changes behavior are actual policies within the police department. So, number 4, requires exhaust all alternatives before shooting. 5, a duty to intervene. 6, ban shooting at moving vehicles. I think, too, a lot of the feedback I've read and the research I've seen also is that people aren't aware that these aren't policies, and that when they're enacted, once again, 72% police violence goes down by. Number 7, require the use of force continuum. Also interesting, I had to look up what that meant, but what this means is basically the police needs to announce the presence, have a verbal command, use soft and hard techniques, and then finally use deadly force if necessary. And number 8, require comprehensive reporting. There is so much information, too, on the website that you can look where and how police reporting is involved, how unions play into that. It's all very interesting, and I think it's so important to realize what steps need to be taken, how we need to go about it, and how to lobby our mayor, our own local officials, very important with the election right now, to get these things overturned, because lives could be saved if these are enacted. Once again, you can go to 8cantwait.org to read more, joincampaignzero.org to learn more. Joincampaignzero.org, you can also donate to that organization. They're a grassroots activist group, very important, the work that they are doing, and then they also tie in with other activists around the country and try to further their mission of reducing police brutality. We also want to continue to highlight some organizations, Christine, you can donate to, which are fighting for racial injustice. The first one is Communities Against Police Brutality, which operates a crisis online where people can report abuse. They can offer legal, medical, and psychological resource referrals and engage in political action against police brutality. There is so much information online. There's another organization we're going to put up right now, too, that you can see there on your screen. You can donate to them as well. But I think too, it's just so important because there's so much misinformation that you can find online. So I
Right.
encourage you to check out those websites. I encourage you to ask questions. I encourage you to follow DeRay and Brittany online, or anybody else that you see that you admire that's doing good work in your community, because you can really learn so much by just reading and educating yourself. And this, again, all data-driven statistics online at your fingertips, so you can check that out.
Yes. And Cara, thank you for all of that. And I just want everyone to know, I talked to Cara last night, and she was really doing her homework. You know, we don't take this lightly. We want to find concrete ways for all of us to be able to help, make a difference, learn and listen. As we keep saying, we want to really learn about the ways we can make a difference. So, Cara, I can't thank you enough for that. We're going to go ahead. I made my own notes here, and we're going to hopefully, we'll have Trent post this on our Facebook page so everyone can give in the ways that they can, or at least, again, become educated. So thank you so much. I always, always appreciate you, especially today with that one. That's awesome. Okay, a little more Atlanta and Company still to come. Stick around.